What's going on, guys? I'm back doing another video. In this one, I'm going to be sure I'm going to make a modern house. This is the 86th installment of Modern House, and in this one, here's the house that I'm going to be sure I'm going to build. Wow. It's a tiny little one, and yeah, that being said, that is all I have to say, so enjoy the video, and I will catch you on the flip side. Alrighty, so these space you're going to be needing for this is a 19 by 19, and the materials we're needing, I think you're gonna have enough inventory space. I'm not actually sure. You might be one short, but you need spruce wood planks, black stained glass panes, smooth quartz blocks, dark oak doors, black stained glass blocks, gray concrete. What else? Spruce fence. Yeah, we're gonna be barely short. Spruce wood stairs and stone brick blocks. You do also need deep slate brick stairs, not stairs, sorry, deep slate brick slabs and just deep slate brick blocks. You do not need stairs. And I think that is everything, which is kind of ironic how that worked. But what you want to do is you want to come to the front right-hand corner of your 19 by 19 grid cough car if you made it. If you want to add a garage, I would add it on the left side, by the way. Just gonna throw that out there. Or you could do one of those, like, things where the garage is sort of, like, kind of behind the house. Like, not, like, behind, but, like, kind of, like, there or something. Like, all the way back, no. But from the front right-hand corner, what you want to do is, on that front right-hand corner block, you want to place a gray concrete. Count left by 4, and on that fourth block, place another gray concrete. And then move back to the first one you place, which should be the right one. Want to count to the 8th block, going back. So this is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, and place another gray concrete. The two front ones should have a 3-block gap in between them, and the two right ones should have a 7-block gap in between them. Just like that. I guess the two front ones would be the 3-block gap. You get the point. You want to bring each gray concrete up with an additional gray concrete. Then 2 spruce fences. And a gray concrete. Connect the gray concretes together with more gray concrete. And then we're going to end off there with a little backwards L. That's like sort of the entranceway and also a little bit of the balcony. It's a pretty big balcony. So if you don't want such a big balcony, then make more house space, because it is a small house. And you do want to have varying house sizes of it. Not in like a specific neighborhood, but like you want to have a neighborhood probably of, if you're making it like a big city or something, you probably want a neighborhood of like a small, like a quote unquote small neighborhood of mansions, which really doesn't sound right. Like a small little neighborhood of mansions, not very little, but you get the point. And then like a decent size, probably standard house size, like that one, and then probably like a one for little or a big one for smaller houses. That's just how I would do it. It is up to you though. But what you want to do is from the front right beam, which is the one that we started with, you want to come to the bottom block of it, and you want to count left by 2 and back by 4. And going left, you want to place a smooth quartz block, dark oak door, smooth quartz block. Just to check, that smooth quartz block should be 3 blocks away from the front left pillar. Like that. And then you want to keep going left with 4 black stained glass panes, 3 smooth quartz blocks. Next row up, going right to left, you want to place smooth quartz block, skip over the door, smooth quartz block, 4 black stained glass panes, smooth quartz block, black stained glass pane, smooth quartz block. Copy that row one more time, except you want to place a smooth quartz block above the door. And then you want to place a row of smooth quartz on top of that. I know we're working left, but to make it a little bit easier, we're actually going to go back now. So come to the far right side of the smooth quartz wall, which is where we started. And you want to bring this far right block back with, I believe, 11 smooth quartz blocks. Yeah, and then bring that back block left with 9. So that should give you this. Essentially a rectangle thing. And then you do want to bring your walls all the way up, so they are all 4 blocks tall. Just like that. C7? That's not a 7, that's a backwards 7, whatever. I tried. And then we're gonna continue around the back, I guess. So come to the back again, just because we're gonna do it this way, because I don't feel like jumping back and forth that much. But what you want to do is on the back, you want to go, this is from the back perspective. So you want to go toward you diagonally and to the right by 1 with the gray concrete from the far right side of that. Just like that. Then bring the gray concrete towards you by 2. And you want to bring said gray concrete up with 4 gray concretes each. So it should be 1 block taller than the smooth quartz. That's correct. Now come to the right side of this and come to the middle block, and you want to place going right 5 spruce wood planks. Move forward with 2, so towards the front of the build now. Then 2 black stained glass panes, spruce wood plank, 2 black stained glass panes, spruce wood plank, 2 black stained glass panes, 3 spruce wood planks, and then right with 4. And that's a better C, because is it facing the right way? Hang on, I don't know letters. Let me just, like, casually pretend to add a caption to this. Okay, yeah, it is that way. I don't know why, it just looks wrong to me. And then, what you want to do is you want to either start from the front right-hand corner or the back right-hand corner and go around in that same fashion. And you want to place 1 spruce plank, 3 black stained glass panes, spruce wood plank. Then going along the sides here, 2 spruce wood planks, 2 black stained glass panes, spruce wood plank, 2 black stained glass panes, spruce wood plank, 2 black stained glass panes, 3 spruce wood planks, and then going inward towards the center of the build, I guess, kinda. 3 black stained glass panes and a spruce wood plank. Just like that. You then want to copy that row 1 more time. Now that I'm building this part, I'm realizing that my modern houses never really have like a special feature. They seem to be pretty basic, which can be good, can be bad. I think it's fine though. Like, some of them have unique things about them, but they don't ever have like a feature to them that's like makes it stand out from all the others. I'm gonna try and make a house with that. That'd be interesting. You don't want to place a row, or I guess a C shape of spruce wood planks on top of that. That was really weird. I didn't think that placed everything, but okay. Just like that. So you want to be at the front of your build now, and where you have the gap in between the walls, and you want to place a gray concrete 4 diagonally from either section, basically, so it just fills in the gap. And you want to bring it up by 4. Just like that. Then, just trying to figure out which way I want to go here, because either way we're going to hit a point where we're going to have to, like, do some weird thingies. You want to go left from this gray concrete by 5, the top gray concrete. Or, sorry, 6, not 5, I can't count. Then backward by 15. Then connect to this other gray concrete section. And then what you want to do from that gray concrete section is extend out each gray concrete by 2. Going left if you're at the back of the build. So it should be like this. And then that inner row closest to the smooth quartz block, you want to keep going left, again from my perspective from it, and it's going to be by 9. then forward 8, and then that's going to connect to there. And then this, like, furthest forward left block, you want to bring back by 3 and connect to the left. Just like that. That's your bottom floor done. So, what you want to do now is... you want to, from the front left-hand corner, you want to bring this here spruce wood plank up by 2. That's just... you don't need that first block. I just placed it there, so it's easier. You then want to bring this spruce wood plank right by 6. Back by 4. And then we can't do anything else yet. So you want to come back to this front left-hand corner. I know this is a really stupid way to do it. And you want to bring this spruce wood plank back by 13. Then go right from it by 6. And then forward by 4. Again, we cannot do anything. So now we have a fancier C, in which you want to place an additional row of spruce wood planks on top of. Make sure you do leave that gap as well. That gap is important. Yeah, okay. I was just thinking about something. Nah, I didn't do the thing. Just like that. So ignore the left and the right for now, because they're not important. But at the front and the back, what you want to do is going left to right or right to left along that front row. It does not matter. You want to place spruce wood plank, 5 black stained glass panes, and a spruce wood plank. And then you want to, again, do that on the front and the back. I'm going to go to the front so I understand what I'm doing better. You then want to place a row of spruce wood planks on top of either section. And then on top of the far right 2 blocks, you want to place a spruce wood plank. This is going to go over both sections, so it's going to look like this. They're both the front and the back, so it's going to look like this. And they should be inlined. So then what you can do is you can just place 2 rows of spruce wood planks here along at the left wall. And then for the other side, you can place 2 rows of spruce wood planks. You'll see why it's only 2 for now. And then at that top row there that you just placed to the second row, you want to connect them together above the gap with opposite on spruce wood stairs facing right. I debated on whether or not I wanted to do this, but I do think it makes it look a little bit better. And then you want to place just a flat row of spruce wood planks on top of that. So you should have this. Your gap should be a 4x3. 4 across, 3 up. Which is correct. So you have this big gap to the right here. You want to fill it in line with the gray concrete with stone bricks. And then that's going to give you your big balcony. Which, again, I was talking about if you want to make it smaller, you can. Now's the time to think about that, though, before we actually get something in and we mark it out fully. So I guess once you fill in this part, walk around to see, you know, is this too much space? Do I want this to be smaller, and do I want more house space? If you wanted more house space, I would honestly just bring up, like, this section. Maybe, like, even to here, to this corner, and then just have it, like, smooth quartz like that. I think that would be a good way, because then you'd have a very small balcony. Or, you'd have still, like, a not super, well, not a small balcony, like, it's still a decent-sized one. But it's still not huge either, which might be what you want. And then, if you're keeping it, then I would place 2 rows of stone bricks moving into this gap here. So 1 in line with the gap and then 1 inside the building. You'll see why later. AKA whenever we add the doors, which will be very soon. And then on top of every single gray concrete that's necessary, you want to place a black stained glass pane. So what does that's necessary mean? So you see, coming to at the front here, the spruce wood plank, place a black stained glass pane directly in front of it. And then at the back right corner, I would place 1 second block forward. And then 1 to the right of it. And then everything left of these wants to have black stained glass panes on it. So I basically just want it to connect to the build and go around on top of the gray concrete. and the left side doesn't need it because it's just going to connect to the wall and it's not really a point. Now, if this was a situation where the black stained glass panes didn't connect to the walls, or you could make it so they didn't. I think they're like really weird ways. I know cobblestone, not just cobblestone, but walls actually do not connect to stairs that are even if it's like the flat side of a stair. It's like it's not going to connect to this side of a stair. I learned that recently because I was building something, which is kind of random, but yeah. So if black stained glass panes like did that, or you could choose, I'd have this one connecting here, and then I would probably brim the black stained glass panes the rest of the way around. But since they connect to the wall, it's gonna look weird. Then what you want to do is you want to come into your gap, and at the we're gonna say the front and the back row, and also along the top, you want to place black stained glass blocks. Actually, that would have been cool if I made it one block shorter too. But yeah, just like that. And then place double set of dark oak doors in there. Just like that. And then you can clear your inventory and get out. Deep slate brick slabs, or you could use polished blackstone brick. That is also an option. And also deep slate brick blocks. So slabs and blocks. Of whichever you want to use, deep slate brick or polished blackstone bricks. They're both going to work about the same. But what you want to do now is, how does this work? Oh yeah, the far left 2 blocks here at the front, you want to place upside down deep slate brick slabs in front of the top corners. You want to overhang it on the left by 1 and then bring it all the way to the back, and do the same here at the back. So you should have this. Place a normal deep slate brick slab on top of each upside down deep slate brick slab. And then bring each one right by 3 with deep slate brick blocks. Then bring your deep slate brick blocks each right with 3 upside down deep slate brick slabs, in which you then want to connect together along the right side, and then place a deep slate brick slab on top of each upside down deep slate brick slab. If that doesn't make sense, it should give you this. Just like a slightly slanted roof. I originally had it as 5 and 5, which doesn't add up because 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 9, and 5 plus 5 equals 10. So I did have this extended 1 block originally more. Gee, you don't say. I have extended 1 block more, but I decided to shorten it so I could have the more slant because I didn't like the little slant. Like it was more like that. Like it was basically just that tall. It got to there, and I didn't like how that looked, so I made it another one. I liked that a lot better. And then you can fill in the middle of this with its respective materials. So deep slate brick slabs between the deep slate brick slabs, and deep slate brick blocks between the deep slate brick blocks. As long as you don't do what I just did over there, which was make a full block on accident. So you're basically just having a slanted roof that overhangs. It isn't that confusing if you're having troubles with it, because I explained it very badly. You can just ask me in the comments and I'll try and explain it better, but no promises. But yeah, I'm gonna do a check because that felt quick. Although it is a small build and it was pretty quick the first time. It took me like 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes, I don't think. But yeah, once you've done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is your modern house, the like 90th installment complete or something like that. I don't know, I might be wrong. It'll say it in the intro or whatever, and the title. But yeah, I think that's what. If you guys did enjoy this video, have a fantastic day, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.